up, y'all? It's your girl Terry J with HotxxMag Talk Show. We are back and we got a special guest. He goes by the name Diz The Poet. Okay, I know y'all heard about him on social media. He got massive songs out, music videos out, and he's starring in Hustle Hard to Get It reality show. So without further ado, what's good?
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
That is good. So as I was mentioning to the people, I mean, you got massive songs online. You got music videos online. And we've seen that you're starring in the new Hustle Hard to Get It reality show.
Yeah, if you want it, you're going to get it. Drop it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's what you got to do.
Absolutely. Now, for the people who are watching, let the people know, how did you first get started even making music?
So, originally I wasn't making music. I'm like my name says, I'm a poet. I started writing poetry as at a young age as a kid. And I always kept it to myself. But a few years ago, I started performing it, around the city, different places and whatnot. And that's when I started, getting known. But then I went through a writer's block. And during that time, me and my cousins, we got together. We always talked about doing this when we were young, but it finally came to fruition. We got a record label, and then we started making music and things. And then me hearing other artists, it inspired me to write again. And I decided to let everyone hear what I got to say.
Nice. Oh my goodness. That sounds like fun though. I mean, I know when I was younger, I used to love poetry. Reading it, and then I started to try to write my own poetry. It worked out kind of. The roses are red, violets are blue thing. But, I'm sure when it comes to you wrote kind of better poems than I did. But, how would you say writing a poem versus writing a song is different for the people out there?
The structure of it, basically. You still expressing what's on your mind or whatnot, but the song, you have to structure it, and you got to have rhythm, and the music helps you express it. It expresses from your soul more, I believe. That
is true. That's very true. Because, if I'm listening to a song, I want to feel it, and I feel like for a music artist, that could be really hard trying to, put the song, like say you write a song, for instance, but you wrote it a week ago, and then you go to record it. You may not have that same feeling when you go into the studio.
Exactly. But the feeling you get in the studio, it may be even better. You know what I mean?
True.
Because when you're expressing yourself, you can feel your words, you can feel it from your heart. But if you feel the music before it and then add your heart and the music together, it's just amazing feeling, you know what I mean?
Yes, yeah, he does definitely have a point. It's definitely a dope feeling. And I mean, there's times when I'm sure even you've dealt with when you go into the studio and, like I said, you wrote it a week ago. How you felt may not be how you feel today, but you wrote it or delivered it a lot better than you would have a week ago. So it's crazy.
Exactly. Especially if a week ago when you wrote it, you wasn't going through anything, but when you get in the studio, you got things on your mind. You can put that feeling into it to the release.
Absolutely. Now, one thing that struck my attention, and I'm sure a lot of people in the audience is wondering as well, you said that you had your own label. Tell us a little bit more about your label.
So, label's called Poetry in Motion, which, I'm a poet or whatnot. And it started off with just me wanting to put my music out there, and I didn't want to sign with anybody or whatnot. I want to learn the business myself. The only way to do it is to jump in and try to get the knowledge. You know what I mean?
Right.
So doing everything myself, me and my cousin G Duckett, the man behind the scenes. Shout out G Duckett.
Shout out to G.
And that's what it is. That's we just put our minds together and we just started making it work. Nice.
And that's what it takes. Sometimes what they say, dream work or teamwork make the dream work. That is awesome though. So, let's talk about your roster. As far as the label, who do you have right now artist-wise on the roster?
So artist-wise, I only have one signed artist, and her name is Nogs. But I work with quite a few other artists. There's Bria Sanger, there's Lissa, there's Tony Price.
Okay.
It's a wide variety of different artists, and I'm not ashamed to work with anybody if they're willing to put the work in.
Absolutely. Shout out to Tony Price as well. You know, I work with
Tony
him
Price.
on his documentary, and he's super dope. Super dope. And he has a book out too.
He's actually one of my mentors too, even though I'm a little older, but we go way back to teenage years and things like that.
Nice. See, Pittsburgh is a big city, but it's a small city at the same time. You know, there's a lot of people, a lot of talent in the city, and it's great to see that you guys actually came together at some point and worked together.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome. So recently, you and Nugs had a music video that you guys put out, and it's out right now on YouTube. Let the people know a little bit more about that music video and what it's called.
So basically, the song is called High Off You. It also features Bria Sanger and Nugs. The song is actually about when you feeling someone so much that it gives you a euphoria. It makes you high whenever you think of them. So and that's what the video is all about, and expressing that feeling.
Oh yeah, y'all know I know all about that. Shout out to But yeah, like, and I love the music video. I honestly like the vibe of it. Shout out to, you said Bria Singer, right?
Bria Sanger.
Bria Sanger, girl, you can sing, okay? I love it. And Nugs, you already know how you coming. You bringing it every time, and then you brought it. I just like that music video. I thought the vibe was super dope.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. I try to keep up with, you know, everything that you got going on, whether you share it to me or not. But, you know, tell us a little bit more behind the scenes of that music video, you know, shooting it, and how long did it take y'all to actually shoot that video?
So it took about, I'm going to say 5 hours to shoot the video.
Okay.
It was shot downtown Pittsburgh. A lot of it was at the Wyndham Grand in the downtown area.
Nice.
I had a cast of a few people, family and friends and whatnot, and they did their thing.
Yeah, they definitely did their thing. And I would have never thought, you know, the time that it did, it was well worth it because it came out good. I like the music video. Nugs, I like your outfit, girl. Okay, I seen you with your hat on. But
also, I want to give a shout out to Savage Shutter, the videographer.
Yes, okay. Shout out to Savage Shutter.
Yeah.
Yes. Because, yeah, you did your thing as well. And that's one thing that I like about Pittsburgh. You know, there's so much talent in the city to where, you know, you can go get a music video done. You can go to a studio, get tattoos at this point, perform at venues, eat somewhere. I mean, Pittsburgh has so many dope places, especially for independent music artists, that are super dope. Mm-hmm. And I must ask you, when it comes to shows, you know, tell us about the last show that you did.
So last time I performed, it was at BJ's Event Center on the north side. It was Bill Henry's open mic. Mm-hmm. I really like that. It's a nice crowd, nice audience, and they really appreciate what the artist got to give. Nice.
That's important. Because there's a lot of times you can go to showcases and it's just like, what am I doing here? Mm-hmm. But shout out to Bill Henry Band. You know, they've been doing their thing for a while now, and they're super talented. So I think that's dope.
Oh, I want to give a shout out to God's Hand also. He produced High Off of You. He's a great producer. He produces a lot of my songs.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to you, because producers matter. Okay. Mm-hmm. They help making that project so big. And that song, like I said, was super dope. So shout out to him. Shout out to everybody. Now, you know, it's 2023. We've been working together for a while now. Mm-hmm. Got you on the show. What can we expect in 2023 from Diz The Poet?
I think I'm pretty consistent with the music thing. I try to release 2 to 3 tracks a month.
Okay.
Basically.
Mm-hmm. He does show.
I just released 3 on the 1st of this month.
Yes, you did.
Emotional. That's a song about when you lose someone and how it makes you feel. Mm-hmm. Make It Last. That's a song about when you're at ends, or you maybe have a disagreement with your better half or whatnot, but trying to keep things together. So yeah, and the last song is called Over You. That's about like back in the day, you was with someone and y'all ended up splitting apart, but it wasn't no disagreement or nothing like that. You know, life happens and you just, you know, have to go apart. Then you happen to see that person again. You be like, oh, wow, you know what I mean? And you reminisce about what could have been and you try again. Yes.
That's super dope. And you guys, make sure y'all go check it out on HotxxMag Online Radio, because y'all already know we got that in rotation, okay? And I want to say, I'm so glad that we had you part of the station too, because you bring a different, unique sound to the station than what, other artists send. And shout out to them too. We appreciate all of you guys. And I've seen you a couple times on the top 10 charts, charting more than one song at a time. It's crazy.
And I appreciate it too. I appreciate all of us.
Absolutely. Heck yeah. And then, with you being so lit, you guys, he is super lit. Yeah, right now, he's real laid back, but he's super, super lit. So when I was casting for Hustle Hard to Get It, we were going through the auditions, but Nels will tell you, shout out to Nels, but Nels will tell you I had a really hard time picking the cast, but I had my top 3 I wanted from the jump. And you were in the top 3 of the people that I wanted, because I like the diversity that you bring, to the scene. And I knew that you would bring a flavor to the reality show that nobody could bring. So, I must ask you, how was it being casted for Hustle Hard to Get It and so far filming with the cast?
Well, at first, I'll be honest, I was a little nervous because, like you said, I'm a little different than everybody. So I feel a certain type of way, wondering if it's going to work for me or whatnot. But once I learned I was casted, I was real excited and whatnot. And I was still a little nervous when I came and met everybody. But once I met everybody and got to know all the personalities, everyone's, man, it's a great cast. You know what I mean? So I haven't worked with a cast or anyone like this in a group.
Yes. I must tell you, our cast is definitely, they're lit. That's the scene. There was a part when you guys will see, I guess you probably already seen it if you didn't see it, but we are actually hit the studio and we work on our theme song.
Yes.
I think that was super lit.
Yes, it was. That's like one of my favorite parts so far. All the different styles and personalities in that song.
Yeah. And being a music artist, because you're a music artist, it can get heated in the studio with multiple people, but it actually went good.
Yes, it did. Everybody wanted to play their part. Nobody wanted to overdo anybody else.
Exactly.
So it worked.
That's what worked the best. And I want to say shout out to the rest of the cast. Y'all know who y'all are. It's too many of y'all for me to state y'all names right now. But shout out to y'all. Shout out to you. And I must ask you, because we are still in the filming process. What are you looking forward to in the next couple episodes during the season?
Well, this whole thing is a learning process for me, and I'm just waiting for what else can I learn. You know what I mean? I'm like a sponge, just soaking it all in.
Yeah, definitely. That is super dope. So you guys, listen, we're about to go to a quick commercial break. We got Diz the Poet hitting the stage real soon, so stay tuned. And also stay tuned because we're going to get into his music video. High off you. Let's get it.
Trip. I love your swag with the crazy drip. After the party, you trying to dip. Go somewhere more intimate. I want to express that sentiment. Ain't no game, legitimate. Vibes and energy, I'm feeling it. Like I'm on drugs, I need a hit.
Like you on drugs, you need a hit. Take her clothes off, then I take a dip. Do my dance on him when he go to tip. He's my love, yeah, he's my fix. And together just like a mix. Fuck them hoes, man, fuck them tricks. I'm the one, yeah, I'm the chick. I need a puff, yeah, I need a hit. Get so high just like the Grinch. Love so tight just like a wrench. He's my love, yeah, he's my friend. We gon' ride to the very end.
She's my love, she's my friend. Ride or die to the end. Time went back, I do it again. Made for me, my perfect 10.
He's my love, he's my friend. Ride or die, till the end. If time went back, I'll do it again. Made for me, my perfect 10.
I get so high, so high. I can't feel a thing. I can't feel a thing. I don't know why. You stay on my mind all the time.
Let's ride together, slide together. Get high together, let's fly together. Get lit together, we the shit together. Pull up, roll up, pour up, we gon' make this thing last forever. Let's ride together, slide together. Get high together, let's fly together. Get lit together, we the shit together. Pull up, roll up, pour up, we gon' make this thing last forever. Didn't like the old me, she couldn't control me. Let her tell it she owned me. She know she my homie. She real ain't no phony. Don't talk, she just showed me. I never feel lonely. She said when she hold me, she loving all on me. Like them she said for me. Do anything for me. Yeah, she adore me. The only one for me. That's what she told me. She felt it in her soul. That's why she chose me.
Pull up, baby. Can't wait to see you. Queen of my castle. How I treat you. Don't worry about haters. Trying to be you. Eyes on the prize. They can't see you. Me and you, babe. Yeah, we blessed. What we have together. Never no stress. Living our life at its best. Mind North Star outshines the rest.
Let's ride together, slide together. Get high together, let's fly together. Get lit together, we the shit together. Pull up, roll up, pour up, we gon' make this thing last forever. Let's ride together, slide together. Get high together, let's fly together. Get lit together, we the shit together. Pull up, roll up, pour up, we gon' make this thing last forever. I told you lately, you drive me crazy. Anything's for my lady, you stay on my mind. I made plans for the night, dinner and dancing, that's alright. At the spot that you like, reservations hard to find. Attitude so sassy, your swag so classy. Couldn't let you pass me, a fine bottle of wine. Can't wait till I get you home. Girl, we need some time alone. No disturbances, shut off your phone. This our time.
Pull up, baby. Can't wait to see you. Queen of my castle is how I treat you. Don't worry about haters. Trying to be you. Eyes on the prize. They can't see you. Me and you, babe. Yeah, we blessed. What we have together. Never no stress. Living our life at its best. Mind North Star outshines the rest.
Let's ride together, slide together. Get high together, let's fly together. Get lit together, we the shit together. Pull up, roll up, pour up, we gon' make this thing last forever. Let's ride together, slide together. Get high together, let's fly together. Get lit together, we the shit together. Pull up, roll up, pour up, we gon' make this thing last forever.
Yes, y'all. Round of applause for Diz the Poet. That was super, super dope. That song is lit too.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome. So, tell us a little bit more about this song because that was straight fire.
Well, basically, when I wrote that, I was just feeling the beat and listening, really putting the ear to the beat and getting the vibe what it gave to me. You know what I mean?
Nice. You could definitely tell you was vibing to that one. Super lit. And we saw, you performing your single. It's real laid back, real smooth. And right now, people can actually check that out on all major music platforms right now.
Yep, that's correct. It's actually on my latest album I released, Gentleman's Perspective. Mm-hmm. It's on all major platforms, Spotify, Amazon, Tidal, all of them.
Nice. Make sure y'all go ahead and stream. Now, for the people who haven't heard of you and want to follow you and keep up with everything you got going on, where could they follow you on social media?
So, on the Instagram, I'm Diz_the Poet. They can follow me on Twitter, Diz The Poet 412. Facebook, you can go to the group Diz The Poet and just join that.
Yes, make sure that y'all go ahead and follow him on social media, stream his music, there ain't no excuses, and also stay tuned for every other Sunday to Hustle Hard to Get It, because Diz the Poet gonna be popping out on y'all, all right? I appreciate you coming live on the show, and we hope to see you doing more in the future, which we know you will.
I appreciate you as well and everything that you do for the city.
Absolutely, you guys. That's a wrap. Make sure y'all go follow him and stream his music on all major music platforms. We out. Peace.